What's up, everybody? Grub and Jer here from 101 Stores. So we wanted to hop on here really quick and give you kind of a background story, what we're trying to do with 101, and just kind of like our overall goals. And we really just wanted to share that with you guys so you kind of understand where we're coming from. So this whole 101 Stores idea really came from me and Jer just going back and forth of like starting up all these stores and like sending each other products we think would do really well, or just talking about business, entrepreneur type stuff. We're both way into that. So yeah, we just figured, we have so many things we want to do. Why not just have a goal of having 101 of them running at the same time? Doesn't mean they're all going to be successful, but that's our goal, is to do 101 of these stores, to catalog and document what we're doing. And it's going to be really unique because we aren't just doing one store. We're not showing you what we're doing for even two stores. It's going to be 100 of them. So it's going to be a really unique thing for our followers and for our fans to kind of follow along. And hopefully you can really just get some value out of what we're doing on our stores and being super transparent. And hopefully at the end of the day, you can take something from it and start up some of your own stores, even if it's just one.
Yeah, and a little more context to this, we quickly realized like how crazy that sounds. 101 different stores. Like, these aren't just little drop ship templates that we're gonna just set it up and forget about it. Like, we're actually gonna attempt to make these legitimate, successful stores. And when we realized how crazy that was, we actually reached out to another friend of ours. His name's Ephraim, e-commerce rock star. You're gonna love listening to this guy as well. So yeah, it's starting right now. It's totally experimental. We are hoping to learn as we go. And but yeah, we can give you a little background of the stores we've already built, because basically why we're doing this, we've realized, we've done this successfully personally, and we understand that it's actually not that hard to do it. And we figured we want to just, prove to you guys that we can do it 101 times. And if we can do it that many times, you can for sure do it once. So
yeah, absolutely. So we just want to give you a quick background on some of the stores we've already had a lot of success with. So this was my first company that I started with a partner, and it's called Canine Sports Sack. We sold these super cool dog carrier backpacks, and we had a ton of success with that. It just kind of blew up within a matter of like 3 years. I ended up selling my half of the company to my partner, so he's continuing it on. But super cool product. There was a lot of different kind of segments of this. We had wholesale, distribution, obviously the e-commerce. There's a lot of product development. So this company for me was a huge learning curve, and luckily I had a lot of success with it. So that's one of them. Jer, why don't you tell them about Beloved a little bit?
yeah, so this store, it's kind of old now. I launched it almost 7 years ago. It's called belovedshirts.com. And it honestly didn't really start out as a business. It was purely a joke, experimental. And this was honestly before it. Like, you see the all over print designs on there. At the time when I started this, they weren't even doing that on hoodies and sweatshirts. That was basically like a sports jersey technology. So when I started this, it was a total blue ocean, just wide open market. And now there's a lot of competitors. It's a lot more difficult, but it's still alive. We've had some fun, viral experiences. One, if you scroll down again to that hairy chest swimsuit, that actually brought us more traffic than when we were on Shark Tank. You can see our episode, season 7, episode 21. But no, when we launched that hairy chest swimsuit, it was all over the news. It's been really fun with that business. Yeah.
And then Jer currently has another active brand, which is Flex Living. Tell us.
Yeah, my wife and I own this one. In fact, this one's kind of taken center stage for us a little bit. Beloved, like I said, is still there, but I've built that team well enough to where Beloved's almost completely on autopilot. Like, I do help here and there, on a weekly basis, but most of my day-to-day has been on this, and we're in a good spot here with Flex Living as well, to where I can open up the doors to one-on-one stores. And I love keeping busy. Like I have ADHD personally, and it's just my personality. I can't stop creating things.
It's a good thing for
So
these.
it's good for this project.
And then me, Jer, and Jer's brother. This is one of our brands we all own. It's Golden Pickleball, which is really fun. Actually, it's
Passion project right there.
yeah, it's definitely one of the passion projects, which is awesome. It's really cool to like. At least for me, it's kind of like an adrenaline rush when you see like your products in the wild. Like Jared's happened all the time with like Beloved. I would see it with K9. Like it's happening with these paddles now. So it's definitely cool to have something you really, really are passionate about and enjoy, and see other people, enjoying your product as well. Ephraim store. This one is really exploding right now. I think it's only like 2.5 months old, right?
Yeah, he just launched this one. In fact, you should pull up the other one. It's called Mexi Stuff. He's absolutely killing it with these stores, and really found a very unique subculture. And we'll let him explain more about these, but yeah, it's impressive. The numbers he's doing on these stores are really impressive, and we're excited to have him on board with his skill sets to help us in this experiment.
Yeah, it's awesome. So these are kind of the main stores. We got a spray tanning company. That one's pretty fun. So we just want to show you guys, we're pretty diverse already, and we're definitely looking to add a lot more. But we're not. I think a lot of people would also call us crazy because it's a lot to manage. Like there's so many different things that goes into each individual business, but we have the teams in place, we have the strategies in place, we have the know-how of how to find these winning products, or how to how to say they're not winning and cut them off. Like we're not afraid to fail, which is going to be a huge thing for this, obviously. And it's interesting, like, just to give you some insight, when we're all, like, when me, Jared, and Ephraim are all talking, we really only expect 20 of the stores to do 80% of the revenue.
Yeah, like the 80-20 rule, that's honestly a universal law, and it's probably going to apply to this, and we're prepared to fail quickly. I think that's super important. If you see that something's not working out, don't be afraid to shut it off,
Yeah.
Keep trying, it'll work out.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what I'm most excited to show everybody else, is just that testing that goes into these products or these stores or these brands. Because I think when I talk to people that have maybe failed in the past and haven't tried anything else, is they thought they had a really good idea, they worked really, really hard on it, but it didn't work out and they didn't pivot or make the changes, and they just gave up. So hopefully, like personally, I hope that's what a lot of people learn, is how do you test it out? You have a good product. How do you keep it going? What else need to do to make sure it is a winning product or it's not? And what is that? Where's that boundary lie? So that's definitely one of the things I'm super excited about for people to see kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, should we show them a couple of the stores we've already done 2. We have another 3 in the queue right now. And like he was saying, it's super important to have the resources. So, we wouldn't be able to do this without a team. And we have a team overseas that's helping us with the data entry, with customer support. And, that doesn't go to say you couldn't do this on your own with one store, but for 101, you obviously need a team. And we're in the process of training them on how to get these stores up and running,
and hopefully we'll show you that, right?
Yeah.
We want to be pretty transparent of like who these people are, how we found them, what we're training them on. Yeah, what are these people doing? So yeah, the team, it's huge in this. Ruby Zulu, this is one we just started up like last week. We've done a little bit of testing on some ads and some creatives and things like that, but our whole vibe for this Ruby Zulu store is kind of the vegan friendly bags, so faux leather essentially. So we've been really just trying to target those people. We haven't actually gotten any sales yet.
We did get one.
Oh, we did?
Just barely.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday.
We did get one yesterday. Okay, cool. So it's been a week, one sale. we haven't really tested this out a whole lot. We're still kind of learning who our customers are, and we'll show you that. But this is one of the sites that we got going. The one that's becoming pretty consistent now is Glow Coco, which is really cool. This crazy reflective clothing. It looks like squid ink. Like it is really, really cool. So this is the site. We got a bunch of products. Our team is always updating this website with more products.
Does the video not work?
Yeah, the video should be working, but
it's just not loading on this video.
Yeah,
check out this store.
Oh, I think my internet is just being slow. So yeah, cool video right there. But yeah, check out these sites. Kind of poke around, like see what we're doing on the product pages. You know what they look like. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot to learn even just from these sites. We have an ambassador flow we pretty much do on every single store we do, which will be like I'm excited to dive into that. We've had a lot of success with the ambassador flow. So yeah, those are just two of the shops we got going up. Hopefully we have more this week.
Yeah. Next on the list, we're doing one that's focusing just on slippers, really crazy slippers, and then a swimwear store. A lot of these will be drop ship stores to begin with, but one thing that especially Ephraim, he firmly believes in, if you're seeing success with drop shipping, get that product private labeled, do inventory with it.
Yeah.
And that's probably the route we'll go. We do like to test a lot with drop shipping, but if we see something as a obvious win from the beginning, we'll just go ahead and find a manufacturer in Alibaba and get it going.
Yeah.
And we'll do a leaderboard with these stores too. So we're going to be posting constantly on the Facebook group. You'll want to join that. We'll put a link to that for you guys. And we're going to have a leaderboard on the site that's showing kind of like a thermometer, just like that we're eventually reaching that goal of 101, and as well as the revenue that we're hitting. We'll do some reports on either a weekly or a monthly basis, just to be fully transparent, so you can follow along in the journey and hopefully learn a lot from us, because we're excited to help you out. We've had a lot of success personally, and we're in that stage right now where we just want to do crazy things and help people in the process. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's kind of just a quick overview, intro, and what to expect from us. And we'll have Ephraim hop on here, and you'll kind of get to know him better as well. But yeah, just look for a lot more videos, a lot more content. Join our Facebook group. We'll be posting this type of stuff on there as well, answering questions, just trying to help people out. So yeah, we're really excited about this whole journey, and there's a lot of unknowns, but I think that's one of my favorite things is kind of just jumping into things and making it work. So all right, guys, well, we will catch you on the flip.